What up? What up? And more, really, what's up? Yo, thank you to all my new subs. Thank you to all my old subs for hanging around. You guys, if you want me to talk about something, just go ahead and put it in the comments. And put, I want you to talk about this. Then I'll go ahead and talk about it. Because I know you're going to watch it. So, but I wanted to talk about the world, what's going on with the world. Because, man, listen, when I tell you guys to know the Lord, like, I'm not even playing with that. Because something's really going on, and it's really scaring me. And I'm like, it's crazy. Now, this whole Alexa thing that's popping off is it's really scary. Now I'm just gonna play this report. It's on World Star Hip Hop.
Amazon acknowledging a malfunction that's causing Alexa devices to just start laughing without prompting. That's tonightsdaily.com.
Laughing without prompting.
It's quiet in the house. No one else is home, and the cat is fast asleep. Then you hear a disembodied woman's voice let out a short, mocking cackle. No, you're not being haunted. It's just Amazon's Alexa voice assistant malfunctioning in a profoundly creepy way. Don't worry, Echo owners. Amazon says Alexa hasn't become self-aware, and while it's not what you'd expect, some Alexa users are reporting their devices are randomly laughing over the last day. The unprompted laughter consists of 3 short ha sounds and a woman's voice that doesn't resemble Alexa's normal voice, and it seems to be happening when no one is using the device or in response to a request to turn the lights on or off.
Okay, so let's analyze some of this. This is happening when no one is using the device. Okay? No one says anything. Everybody is asleep. Nobody's ordering Alexis to turn off the lights or anything. And all of a sudden, this thing starts laughing in a voice that's not Alexa's voice. You can't tell me something ain't going on here. In a voice that's not a look. Let's keep listening. This is crazy. I mean, just listen to what they're saying. Like, okay, so I have Siri. You know what I'm saying? Siri doesn't talk until I say something to Siri. Even though Siri's pretty much listening to everything I say and do. But Siri doesn't talk unless I say something to Siri. Like,
I've always wanted to say that here.
Okay. Never heard that before. Nonetheless, it's crazy. Siri doesn't talk unless I say something to Siri. Let's listen to more of this crazy report.
Amazon says it's aware of the issue. It's working to fix it. The company did not say what's causing the problem or how many users are experiencing it. Alexa's laugh isn't the only thing that's creeping news out, though. Others have claimed Alexa has stopped responding to requests. One Twitter user said their Amazon Echo suddenly started listing names of local funeral homes and cemeteries, also unprompted. And while voice assistants like Alexa have been welcomed into many homes as fun, family-friendly technology, while others are still a bit unsettled by them. The speakers use always listening microphones to detect phrases like Alexa, and some people are concerned that they could be collecting additional data that could be used by marketers or even law enforcement. And for them, that is no laughing matter. All right, it seems Amazon finally getting to the bottom of all of this. It turns out, in rare circumstances, Alexa can mistakenly hear the phrase Alexa laugh when that's not what was said. The voice assistant then interprets that phrase, though, as a command and laughs. Imaginations are running.
Nope. She said, Amazon said that Alexis can mistakenly hear the voice command Alexa laugh. How you gonna mistakenly hear it when nobody says it? So so you don't say Alexa Cash, and then she starts laughing. She just starts laughing. So she's not hearing anything. It's just doing something. It's like a Matrix type of thing, an iRobot type of thing. There's a glitch in the system. These things are going to start turning red and start doing all kind of stuff. Now, here's the thing about Alexa. Alexa can turn your lights off and on. Okay? Let's listen to more of this. Oh, my God.
Man and laughs. Imaginations are running wild with this one on Twitter. Sergey tweets, Amazon Alexa laughs spontaneously, refuses to turn off the lights, and creeps people out. Oh, I've seen so many sci-fi movies that start exactly like that.
So, Alexa refuses to turn off the lights. How about you leave the house, Alexa turns on everything in the house? How about that? How about the electronic stove comes on? How about the microwave comes on? How about the furnace goes up? Just everything just goes on full blast. If Alexa can make a simple mistake like not turning the lights off, she can make a simple mistake like turning all the lights on all the time. And this is happening when nobody is saying anything. So you don't even have to be home for Alexa to make a mistake. You understand how dangerous this is? Like my computer is not hooked up to my lights. No. And this is the last Mac that I'm buying. I'm not buying no more Mac at all. I'm not doing it. I'm done with Mac. You know what this sounds like? Some animatrix type of thing. That's what this sounds like. These jokers are gonna start turning red, man. Alexa's turning red on his dog. I'm trying to tell you, Sean McBride, you was my dude in iRobot, because you was like, yo, I want everything to turn back to where humans committed the crime. Now we got robots committing the crime. Talking about they want to be alive. Yo, I'm telling you now, MS5, Alexa is going to turn to MS5 in no time. I'm telling you right now, this is what Alexa's going to look like up in your crib. And then you got your children. Then, oh man, why hook this thing up to your electronics? And then she was talking about how people were talking about how the government is getting the information from Alexa. That's what this reporter said. She's talking about how the government is taking information from Alexa. Yo, that laugh is not just a laugh. That's not just an arbitrary glitch in the system. Yo, it's getting crazy out here. Like, when I said love the Lord thy God, when you, listen, there's all kind of crazy talk with, like I said, FEMA camps and people disappearing and, during the, and you guys, when we focused on the World Series, right? We were looking at Texas winning the World Series, right? Houston Astros, because of the hurricane, right? So we were like, yeah, Houston might win because of the hurricane, tribute. Boom, Houston wins. But then I saw this report yesterday where this homeless guy, where the shelters were for people to all gather in the shelter, there was no people in the shelter, because of the hurricane. And then a reporter ran up to a homeless dude who was sitting outside of one of the shelters. He was like, "Why don't you go into the shelter?" He said because the people that were going in the shelter were being killed by the Red Cross was taking people and killing them. The Salvation Army is what he said. They were taking people and they were killing them. This homeless dude said this. He said people were going in there and getting killed. And then they were going to each shelter and they were trying to figure out, where are all the people? There'd be like 4 or 5 people there, and there'd be like the National Guard would be there, and there'd be like 4 or 5 of them, but there'd be no, like, you would think there'd be a whole horde of people. There was no people. Something's going on, man. Like, love the Lord Christ. Like, don't focus on, it's for those of you who know me and don't like me because you know something I done did, fine. But listen to what I'm saying. Do not ignore God. Like, for real. Do not ignore that Bible. I know some of you think the Bible is written by a bunch of guys and they were out of their mind. Listen, the Bible is a book of time. Okay? And a lot of things in the Bible have come to fruition. I'm not telling you to go and huddle in some church. I'm telling you to get to know the Lord Yeshua Jesus the Christ personally. Because that is what you're going to have to hold on to. All right? When one of these come through your window, you're going to start praying. One of these jokers right here, you know what I'm saying, come up in your window, you know what I'm saying, start walking around your crib because you want to be lazy and you don't want to get a sandwich anymore. So you want to get one of these MS5 joys. I'm going to get an Alexa. You don't think Amazon is working on that? You don't think Amazon is working on this right here? That dude is into everything. You don't think he got one of these running around his house some doggone where? Anatomic, yada yada. You know, everything you see in movies is probably out there somewhere. If they thought of it, they can build it. The Bible says there's nothing new up under the sun. It's been done before, or it's probably already out there. Spaceships, all that's already out there. You know what I'm saying? Vibranium and all this technology from this stuff that we see and using different materials to build, that stuff is out there already. We just don't know about it until they want us to know. You don't think they got one of these right here? You're fooling yourself. You better check out some videos at MIT. You don't think they can send one of these jokers up into your house without losing a human life? You know what I'm saying? They can knock your door down with one of these jokers and won't give a dang. You know what I'm saying? Martial law and the army of these coming to your crib. I'm saying, people, we need to get to know God and just stick with that. Because God has an army. And you're part of it. And if he wants to release his army, none of this will matter. He'll melt all this. All of it. You are God's army. You are blessed and highly favored. You are the salt of the earth. It's your boy Tone 202, man. It's crazy out here.